So what we're going to do now right quick is we're going to head over to the workshop. So we have an opportunity, and we'll come back and pick up the quest from there, from Sergeant Knox, in just a few. And we're going to take a little stroll here down the street. And we're going to get right here in front of this workshop. Looky here. Uh-oh. It's Carmela. Okay. So now he just fired her. So he's looking for somebody to run the workshop. Oh, that was an odd little thing. So let's just enter the workshop here. There's a few things you've got to do on the workshop as you begin it. As you begin to level it. And there's 4 stages of the workshop. The first 2 are rather easy. The third and fourth one. The fourth one's not as bad. They just half the price on the 4th workshop, so it's not as bad as it used to be. But the workshop's the place where you create your gold. Let's see. We'll stop here and we'll talk to Clement Montworth. He's the landlord. He's going to offer me a job running his workshop. It was a great workshop at one time, but now they need a leader. And he's going to talk me into doing it. And I'm going to go speak to each of these. This is Fenella.
So, you're going to be the one running this place, eh? I'm Fenella. And you? Well, not what I was expecting. That's a good thing. How about you send the rest of these milksops home, and we get to work?
Yeah, I'll think about it. This is Forum.
My friend, it is good to meet you. Call me Forum. All the candidates appear competent. The choice ahead of you is a difficult one. Trust your instinct. That is my only counsel for you. I would be glad to work for you, if you would have me.
Warning. Huh. Okay. Got in that. Okay, so what we're doing here, let's see, we talked to Forum. Sorry, I was doing a couple of things. Siren. Let's see.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Siren. I've served in a workshop before. Not this one, but you'd be in good hands if you pick me.
I'll think about it. Every one of them has got different personality to offer. So,
I have heard so much about you. Please allow me the honor of serving you.
I'll think about it.
Understand one thing. If you are serious about restoring this workshop, you will hire
We'll hire him.
What are you still doing here?
I'll think about it.
Well. Clement didn't mention that I'd be working for such a beautiful lady. Maze, charm, you and I are
And there's
destined to make quite
Actually, no. Nothing I have seen about this choice makes a difference in how the workshop is run. So we just go over here and let's see. We're going to look. We're going to pick. She seemed very nice. We're going to pick Siren. Yes, I've made my choice. So the rest of them will kind of wander off. And what we will do is we'll watch them wander off. Well, I guess they won't wander off just yet. Okay, fine choice. There they go. Now I'm going to have to talk to her about getting started. She's my retainer. She will help me run things. She'll give me a profession kit starter, a toolbox, and a materials bag. Let's choose. Well, alchemy and leatherworking are the two best things to start with. Alchemy, because alchemy will allow you to craft stuff that will easily, you can craft your potions, stuff like that, but you can also craft stuff that'll level your workshop quite well with alchemy. Leatherworking, though, we do it because of gold. And then the ones that I would suggest most often is alchemy, blacksmithing, because blacksmithing makes the majority of your tools, leatherworking. I typically always start off with leatherworking, then try and work into alchemy, then blacksmithing, then jewel crafting, armor smithing, artificing, tailoring. Tailoring tends to be left for last. We're going to do leatherworking because I want to be able to make money with this tune, so we're going to talk to her. She's going to give me the supplies I need to get started. And then she's going to give me my first mission, learn how to run the workshop. So I've got to go take a look at the applications. You'll notice the workshop kind of looks a little grimy and run down. Not a lot of people hanging around either. And this office is filthy. Okay, 4 new artisans. And you'll want to take all these at first. You want to click inside the box. Now the thing about the artisans is you want to look at proficiency, you want to look at proficiency, focus. Proficiency is how well you get it done. Focus is a chance to get a +1 on it. Commission modifier plus 50%, that sucks. You want that to be 0 to a negative number. Speed modifier, you want it to be 0 to a positive number. And then you want to look at your special skills. Yes, son?
Your clothes are done.
What clothes are done?
In the wash, the thing.
Okay. Another adventurer plus 75. They're expensive.
Go in.
Negative 50 plus 50. So she's slow and expensive. And one more. Oh, he's the one we're going to use because he has 0 and 0. So he's at least balanced out. So we've completed the applications. Now we need to consult the retainer. Yes, give me just a second now, James. And we're going to do that. So we're going to go over here. We're going to open inventory, open profession starting kit. It's going to give us some base stuff. Like it's going to give us a base. Oh, summer crafting. And see that it'll give us all the experience that we need to get started in the workshop. And if at ever any point you don't have the worn tools or you need worn tools, you can pick them up at the worn tool box over here. So what we're going to do here, we'll click here, we're going to click here, we're going to click here, go click here. This is telling you about the proficiency. That's how well it's completed. Focus, that's about the if you can get a +1 on it. Commission, it's 11 copper to make a piece of leather. This is high quality materials that you're using or just low quality. We've got animal hide, low quality. The artisan, we want to use Benton. He'll be there until we can eventually get Finn. And a worn round knife. Now this is the morale we have. And once this morale's gone, you can't do any more today, but We'll click craft and it'll burn 1 morale. And we came up to almost a level 1. Or almost level 2. You can pay each day for astral diamonds, or it'll recover every 24 hours. Or 24 hours depending on what time you log on. Like 6 a.m. whenever the reset is in the morning. Okay, so we're going to go put somebody on this. This is the dispatch board. This is where you're gathering. This is where you gather your common materials. You click inside this. So we'll have to assign. We don't have anybody. Oh, he's 75 over. So you see that this is 23 commission. Watch this. If we pick him, it's going to be a 40 copper commission. It's really not bad at low levels, but whenever you get up to the high levels, it gets expensive. And we're going to put a worn crossbow on him, and it will take him 10 minutes to complete this task. We'll go back over, talk to her. Can I gather everything I need? Well, you can gather most things you need. And if you can't gather it, what you can do is, while we're waiting, out here, if you're not VIP, if you are VIP, you can just bring up a professions merchant. You do that by clicking here and summon professions vendor. If you don't have that, you come over to the Seven Sons Coster Market and you get to meet Bolden. He is the materials vendor. Now what I'm going to show you here is we're going to go down and we've got a bunch of low level stuff. We've got some animal hide, we got some animal sinew, we've got some bronze ingots, cotton cloth, cotton yarn, and we've got one piece of leather. Well, what we're going to do here is we're going to pick up a stack of leather. You see we've got 19 gold. So we're going to pick up, we've got 1,000 pieces of leather. Now you'll see why I did that in a few. I'll go ahead and show you, like, since we're leveling this tune, this is the incentive trader here in the corner by the statue of Lord Neverwinter. You can pick up different things, like I've got 22 of these tokens. I could get a 42 slot bag of holding. They sell 72 slots now. I could get, once I've got all 100 on here, I could pick up 2 legendary enchanting stones, or I could pick up, you know, some epic enchanting stones, some glyphs of potency, or some, you know, brilliant diamonds to refine. As you can see, I've already got a heavy warg. I bought it out of the Zen market, so I wouldn't really need to get a heavy warg. The Neverwinter Guard is pretty decent for a new healer. It gives awareness and outgoing healing. I could pick up a 50% bonus on my rough astral diamond drop. It's so-so. Not exactly the best. These right here, the glyphs of potency and the epic enchanting stones, you'll use a lot of these whenever you're going. The thing that I will probably most likely get is the companion upgrade tokens. 200 of these will upgrade, you know, depending on what level, it'll upgrade a companion or 2. I probably won't get the mount upgrade tokens, but if you don't have mythic mounts, you might want 100, or I said 100, I said 200. You can get 200 of these by making 2 tunes. You get 100 per tune. So we will slide over here. The other vendors that are in the Seven Sun Coster Market, these are battle potions. You get this for glory, the PvP mode. You've got just a potions merchant. It's like a general merchant, like I said. One thing to keep on you is like these kits here. As a ranger, I don't need it, but I do need Arcana, Thievery, Religion, and Dungeoneering. Another good thing to keep on you, which I don't believe I have, and since I'm here, I'll go ahead and sell off all my treasure. You see, we got rid of some of the stuff there. I'm going to go ahead and pick up, and it's, oh, I can't pick up that many, but I can pick up 10. I'll pick up 10. I could pick up that many, but I'm not going to go to the bank and pull it out. 10 for 2 gold. These come in handy, and these come in handy, the portable altars, if you are not VIP, or if you're in a dungeon or someplace with a group and several of you have died and there's not a campfire nearby, you can bring up an altar and you can cleanse yourself of the death, the revive sickness, and the injuries. The injury kits, these work from level 8 to 12. These work from level 4 to 8. So now, being level 8, I would be behooved to get the higher leveled ones. There's also the Seal Trader. This is the Adventure Seal Trader. You can see general wares here. You can get either, the Eternal Equipment Chest will give you 1 rare piece for your class and level. You're better off either just going ahead and buying the bag of rough astral diamonds. There's 500 there. If you have a bonus, like for a mount collar or something, you'll get a little bit more. Then you can look at the equipment. Like here, I can buy 2 pieces of equipment. Well, this equipment's based at 950. It's a lot more than what I've got. So we'll go ahead and buy this, and we'll go ahead and buy the hat. But as you can see, I've already got the Wanderer's longbow and the Wanderer's blades. So we've got at this level, you know, a base 52,870 gear level. So we'll go ahead and put that on, and you can see that the gear level will go up. Now, a lot of my gear level is based on the fact that I do have mythic enchantments and I do have a mythic artifact, and I've got 100% bolster here along with 3 high level pieces of companion gear, and I've got mount collars with insignias with 100% bolster on this. Your major things to worry about are getting the gear as you're leveling, getting the companion bolster up, getting the mount bolster up, which means you want mythic companions, you want 10 mythic companions, 10 mythic mounts. But also you want to try and get a set of collars, which will apply to this. The purple ones are extremely cheap on the auction house. You can go here and look at mounts, mount collars, and just search epic. 32,000 for a practical regal. That gives you an extra 6% astral diamond drop. Supportive will give you stamina gain. There are different ones. This one will give you outgoing healing, good for a healer. Control resistance. So you can pick up these collars fairly cheap. Three collars for 1 day's refinement of astral diamonds. And then you can pick up, like you've seen, I've been picking up, you know, defense, critical avoidance don't do me anything. Combat advantage and critical strike do. So we'll take it out, and we'll take this Gondwin and put it down here at the bottom. Got some greens. Let's see, this is a dominance. That's a mastery. Let's see, this is a dominance. We'll keep the dominance over the mastery. We got a couple of these here that are mastery, but we've also got, that's a mastery, that's a skill. So we're going to just swap that one out. And one of these is not bound, one of these is bound, so we'll just put the unbound one down there. Mastery, character bound mastery. Let's see. We're not really looking to get rid of the dominance. And we've got, what is this, a Regal? But we've already got a blue Regal there. Even if the blue Regal is probably, oh, it's a Dominance. So. Okay, we'll leave that alone. But we'll make this appearance library. And going back to what's around the Seven Sons Coster Market. Right here, you have the High Seals Trader. This is your Dragon Seals and your Seals of the North. This will give you the opportunity to buy 1900 item level Dragon gear and Drow shirts and pants. This will give you a 1700 Grand Alliance bow and Grand Alliance knives. As you can see, it's got Brute's experience. When you're 25 foot or closer to your target, a stat depending upon your roll will increase. DPS power, awareness tank, healer outgoing, healing. Then you can pick up 1700 gear, pick up some 1600 gear. You may want to mix and match some of this gear because some of it may balance your stats a little better once you get up there. As you can see, the gathering task is complete. You get some, 1400 shirts and pants here. Then you got some miscellaneous things, like you could pick up a were-rat, thief, pet, or companion, not pet. You can also, if you've got older seals, you can trade older seals in for Seals of the North. Or if you're just out of stuff to buy over here with Seals of the North, you can buy 1,000 rough astral diamonds. We'll run over here right quick as well. That's everybody there. Here is the Tarmaloon Trade Bar Merchant. You can buy consumables here, scrolls, stones. You can buy mounts, mount upgrade tokens. I mostly suggest if you're going to buy stuff off this vendor, wait till there is a trade bar sale. There hasn't been one in a while. You can get companion upgrade tokens. This will be halved, so if you've got 100 trade bars, you can get 50 companion upgrade tokens, as opposed to, paying 3 for them, you'd pay 2. You can get, this is part of the pack. A lot of people like this because the effect will stack at Mythic. You can see you get 2.5% power for everybody that has one of these, and in a party of 5 people, you can get, it'll stack up to 5 times on power. Really run your power over. A lot of people are running this for in-game content at the moment. You can get some artifacts. These are some older artifacts that the artifact that I have at Mythic is an upgraded version of this one, but you can still pick up some of these artifacts on there. You can pick up a set of equipment, which is Mountaineer blades, Mountaineer axes. They're alright. If you're, they're alright if you're, don't have any other artifact weapons. You can pick up a little bit of equipment. Let's see, that may have been the artifacts. Okay. I've changed my mind. You can pick up some fashion. They've got some fashion on here. Like you could pick up different attire to wear. Once again, I would say wait till there is a sale on this and pick it up there if you're wanting to do that. You can deck out your your tune in any way you want. Plus, they sell some dyes. There's all kinds of dyes here that you can get a hold of. Pink, black, emerald, diamond scale. There's tons of stuff that you can do here. And that's the Trade Bar Merchant. This is Rex, who tells you about the stuff. He used to, he would tell you about the daily queues. He's over in the Stronghold now, or the Adventurers Guild building. And this is your Wondrous Bazaar. This is where you spend your astral diamonds. You can buy, this is the current planar lockbox. You can buy a character loadouts here, appearance library slots, a rename, cubes of augmentation, which is used when you're this is used on your artifact weapons to change what your primary power is on it. And then, of course, you can get a 20-sided die that you can use over and over again to, do stuff. Skeleton keys. These keys will open most skirmishes, dungeons, and trials boxes. The demonic keys will only offer it's just in the Throne of the Dwarven Gods, the Prophecy of Madness, the Castle, Never, and Demogorgon, both regular and master. These keys will open those chests. You can buy Glyphs of Potencies here. Teleport Scrolls, which if you're VIP, you don't really need. You can pick up a companion. It's alright. Then you can pick up some equipable stuff. This is some older gear. You can pick up some mounts. This used to be a special drop from the gateway. This is some stuff for the bard to wear. Same for the bard to wear. Cat, one of the better companions for one of the better augments to have out for a tank. And then some you can pick up some cosmetics. Ooh, the great axe. I'll have to look into the great axe later. Scepter, it gives you some different things that you can do. These are transmutes, so you can change your gear up. A poking stick to poke people with. And these are actually really nice campaign chairs for your stronghold. These things are for your stronghold. These are very nice banners and extremely nice chairs. And it's hard to get decorations for the stronghold now outside of places like this. And that's pretty much that for the Seven Sons Coster Market, other than there is a general merchant also out here. And then we'll go back and we're going to pick up our, it's been delivered. There's 12 hides. What we'll do is click inside this. We'll double click to claim the order, which we can just double click on it, or we can hit collect all. And it's now in our inventory. So now we will go over here. We get some extra stuff, and that's pretty much it for the workshop at this time. Come back to it regularly to check for that, see if you got any new hirelings. And then what we are going to do is we're actually going to show you, and I've done other videos on this, but this is a brand new workshop, and you can create the leather. It takes 3 units of animal hide to create 1 piece of leather. But as you can see, I've got 1,000 normal pieces of leather. This is a leather visor. A leather visor can be crafted depending upon the commission for 23 copper. 2 pieces of leather to craft a leather visor. 2 pieces of leather costs you a total of 1 silver, 10 copper. So with a base, which we've got Benton, if you look here, Benton will cost us 1 silver and 33 copper is the total cost of 1 leather visor. Now you see right there where it says 34 silver and 18 copper. That's what you can sell it to the vendor for. So we can hit this here. One of these is not much experience. Any tips or things to focus on? Enjoy the game. Definitely follow the tutorial through. Get through the leveling areas and explore each little thing. Once you get to level 20, do the hero's path, and that'll teach you the major things that you may have not picked up on from level 1 to level 20. That'll teach you how to get your enchants upgraded, how to get your other stuff upgraded. Right now, we're looking at the workshop. I just got to level 8, which gave me the workshop. And this is the quickest way to make gold. You'll need gold to buy potions, do crafting, buy resource node kits. I suggest definitely picking up resource node kits. As far as here in my inventory, these things, Arcana kits, Dungeoneering kits, Religion kits, and Thievery kits. Also, if you're not a ranger, depending on what discipline, this is a ranger character, you will want to pick up the nature kits and hit every resource node you can come across, because they will drop these insignias, which you'll need for to equip on your mounts, to get powers, and you will need the powder. You can refine these into powder. You'll get 2 powder for green ones, and that powder is used to upgrade mount collars. That's how you get your item level and your bolster up there. But you'll want to work on getting companions from common up to mythic. You'll want to work on getting mounts from common up to mythic, and you'll want to work on getting insignias from green up to mythic. And you'll want, as you level, you'll get better companion gear. But this enchant right here, whenever people start talking about getting your enchants up, the combat, the bonus, and the companion enchants are the 3 you want to do both. It is a little complicated, but it is also a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun because there's a lot you can do in the game. And I have a tendency to focus on a lot of little things, like crafting, stuff like that, stronghold decorations, just different little areas. And here we are, level 3 on the leatherworking. Now what we'll do is we can either run out to Seven Sons Coster Market, or we can just pull up a VIP vendor. And what we'll do here now is, now that we are level 3, we can pick up a bronze knife for 10 silver. We'll also pick up an iron round knife for 25 silver, because we can go back over and do this. You can see here, and it makes no difference on the plus, but the better the knife, the better your proficiency, and the better your focus goes up. It gives a bonus to it. And we'll just go ahead and do a whole morale burn here. And the way I'm doing this to make this go fast is I'm holding down the enter button while I'm clicking the craft. And we'll go ahead and start this one going. Don't have a lot of slots left or build up yet. It's just a level 1 workshop. Once it gets to level 4, you'll have 30 slots in your workshop coffer. But right now, we'll knock this down. I might make it to level 4 with the leatherworking. Not entirely sure. We'll see. Getting close. Yes, I think we will. So level 5, I'll switch up to the iron one, and we'll just put that there, and we'll come back periodically and clear out the workshop. Oh, we'll collect all. What we do with the gathering, however, is we're going to cancel that out. In the gathering, we can gather up to level 4 stuff fairly easy, but they are expensive. We may just leave the gathering off for the time being, because we can buy what we need as far as the leatherworking. No more applications. We will go out here, out of the workshop. We'll just let it run. And with what we just did, you can see we had got 14 gold on us, 12 gold on us now. So what we'll do here is we'll sort. And look, I don't think we've got any other stuff to sell. And every 3 of these, there's a gold. 14 gold. Every 3 of these you sell is a gold. And it only costs you, with a no commission modifier, it costs you 1 silver and 33 copper to craft to make 1 gold. So a quick way to make gold in the game. Gold is useful, despite what anybody else says. If anything, you can take the gold that you make here and you can turn it into astral diamonds. A very good profit. And a lot of people don't want to craft things in their workshop, but they still need gold for other things. So what they will do is this right here. You can see we're up to 39 gold now. Well on our way to doing some good. But if you come here to the auction house, go to miscellaneous, and you type in gold bar and search, look at that, 999 gold bars for 177,000 astral diamonds. So 500 gold bars for about 90,000 astral diamonds. And depending upon what event is going on, this will skyrocket. Right now there's not anything going on where people need a whole massive amount of gold. So price is down a little bit. But as you can see, varying prices. This would be a high-end buy during some of the events. The Gond event is especially well. So if you don't want if you think gold is not worth buying or not worth crafting stuff to make gold, you can make a lot of astral diamonds off of it. Myself, the last time I did an event that required a massive amount of gold, I think I made around 22 million astral diamonds off the event. And astral diamonds is what you would spend on the auction house to find things like, if you go looking here for artifacts, the top end artifacts, we'll just look right here. Prices are coming down on these now. These are older artifacts. But, if you slide over and look at the top end ones, you'll start looking at some of the Rod of Pain, which is one of the new ones. The Merida Mask, which is one of the new ones. You'll see I can't use that one until I'm level 20. Siege Master's Warhorn, one of the older ones, but it was a PvP artifact. Merida Masks, you can see they're going for quite a penny. Price is coming down a little bit on them. Dragonbone Wand, 5.5 million. That's not one of the newer ones. That was one of the last ones that they came out. Sovereign Sworestaff, that was one of the last ones. Defender's Banner, I think that's also a PvP. Tiamat's Arcane Globe. It's actually a very good tanking artifact. Reduce incoming damage by 8% and gain 8% critical avoidance for 10 seconds when your stamina drops below 15. Well, that's going to happen when you got your shield up. Here's the Eye of Odrin. That was the one that came out of the Mesobaranzan one. Neverwinter Standard, and you'll notice that some of these are unbound, some of these are not unbound. Demogorgon's Reach. You get that from the Demogorgon trial. Vanguard's Banner. Another PvP. I think this is, you had to do PvP to get this. Sigil of the Paladin. You can get one of these for free, although not at Mythic. If you finish the class quest for the Paladin. These drop right here, 2.2 million for Assassin's Dice. These drop out of the North Dark. Not Mythic, mind you. These have to be raised to Mythic. Apocalypse Daggers, a very hard thing to get anymore. Drops out of the Day of the Dungeon Master event. Tentacle Rods. So, you need Astral Diamonds to get these. Now, admittedly, you can look back down here and see, let's see, Tiamat. Still one of the better healer ones. This is an older artifact, as you can see, 600. But still running about 1 million. You can level these up now without having to bind them and then unbind them. So you can actually level them to Mythic and sell them off for a tidy little profit. And that's pretty much that. What we're going to do now is we're going to run in here and we're going to go to Sergeant Knox, and he's going to send us to the haunting of the Eben Downs. And that is the next area that we have got to travel to.